Hi, and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is How to Unlock Spanish, and I'm Iciar. In today's video, we are going to be learning and practicing how to answer the question ¿Qué hay en la foto?, which is included in the Spanish Speaking GCSE exam. We are teachers and tutors specialized in the GCSE exam. If you are going to take the exam this year, this channel is for you, so please subscribe. Also, please like the video if you would like us to do more similar videos like this one. You can visit our GCSE section in www.howtounlockspanish.com to look for grammar, revision exercises, tips, and things included in this video. As we explained before in a previous video, the GCSE Spanish speaking exam includes 4 different papers, and the speaking test is the second paper, which will take place in the first place. We also explained that the speaking paper includes 3 different tests, and that the photo card is the second task. If we have a look at the photo card, we are going to see that we will always have a photograph, which is a stimulus for the task in particular, and then we will have 5 questions. The first question in the AQA board is always going to be ¿Qué hay en la foto? And the first question in the EDEXCEL board is going to be Describe la foto. And today's video is about how to face this question during the preparation time, preparing the answer, and then during the actual exam with the examiner. So how do I face this question? What kind of things can I say about the photo? I'm looking at the photo and I don't know how to describe the photo. I don't know what to say, not even in English. So I suggest you use the PALMO technique. PALMO stands for P for people and places, A for action, L for location, M for mood, O for opinion, and W for weather. So it's going to give you clues about what to say about the photograph. And we are going to work this every letter, saying like different options you can use and you can say about the photograph. You can talk about the topic. The photograph is always going to be about a topic you've been studying about, so you can use all the vocabulary and verbs you know and show off. So I think these examples could be helpful for you. I'm going to share with you like a few notes I normally use during the lessons or in our workshops for photographs. Okay, first thing, en la foto hay, in the photograph there is. And then you might say al fondo, en primer plano, a la izquierda, a la derecha, delante de, to say where things are. Okay? Then, in every letter, you may use some introduction phrases like me parece que, diría que, pienso que, supongo que, because you are not really stating what is happening in the photograph, you are really guessing what is happening. Okay, so things you could say about people or places would be who is in the photograph, una mujer, un hombre, un chico, una chica would be if it's a young person. I mean, if it's not a man or a woman and it's not a child, es un chico. Then unas personas, una persona, mucha gente, a lot of people. Remember, gente is singular. Unos edificios, this one is very helpful, and this one means buildings, okay? Una ciudad, un pueblo, un paisaje, and it's also important to know how to describe if they are seated, están sentados, tumbados, o de pie. So están tumbados would be is lying down, someone is lying down. Está de pie, so some people may be sitting down and some people may be standing up. Okay, and that's very important. Okay, one thing you should know about the photo card is like almost everything is going to be using estar, but it's not going to be using ser. Yes, because when we use gerund, like for describing an action, we are using estar always, no? Está hablando, están hablando. We don't use ser. When we talk about location, we use estar. So we say están en una casa, está en una casa. And when we talk about mood, we are really talking about how people is today. So that's going to be está contento. You may also use parece contento. So in the photograph, you are going to be using the 3 common uses of estar, which is mood, location, and action. So it's like in the mood of someone, you are always using está cansado, está contento, está triste. In location, we always use está. In action with the gerund, we also always use está. So in estar is going to be used for location, for action, and for mood. Okay? And then let's go action. Okay, let's go for action. So we are going to be using está if it's a singular person. I mean, it's just one person doing the action. Or we are going to be using están and the gerund if it's plural. Very helpful ones are to say están usando, they are using, like the computer or whatever. Están trabajando, están estudiando, están peleando, they are fighting, ¿vale? Están jugando, if they are doing some kind of sport. Están haciendo turismo, haciendo la comida, haciendo los deberes, doing something, doing tourism, doing the food, like making food, making the meal. Okay, and then location, we are going to say está if it's just one person, están if it's plural. And that's where they are, okay? And mood, parecen contentos. I think concentrados is also very helpful because it's saying they are concentrated, like reading in the library. They are concentrated in work if it's the topic about jobs, okay? And then opinion, always give an opinion about the topic and always give 2 sides opinion, which means give an opinion and then justify and in a positive way and justify in a negative way, like saying no me gusta la tecnología porque es adictiva, pero es muy útil para hacer los deberes. O the other way around. Me encanta la tecnología porque es muy útil para los deberes, pero es muy adictiva. And then the weather. For the weather, hace buen tiempo, hace mal tiempo will help you out almost all the time. But you may say if they are inside a room, and obviously you cannot say if it's good weather or bad weather, you may say hace frío porque lleva ropa de invierno. I think it's cold because they are wearing winter clothes. Or the opposite. Creo que hace calor porque llevan ropa de verano. Okay, so I hope this helped you. And now we are going to be using this technique and these examples with 2 actual examples from AQA and EDEXCEL. So we are going to see some examples, and I'm taking some examples from the specimen papers of AQA. You can see the source and the link of the material they shared in the website. And so, for example, if we try to describe this photograph que hay en la foto, I could start by saying, en la foto hay un chico tumbado en el suelo, es guapo, joven y moreno, lleva una camisa. Then, for action, I could say, creo que está usando el ordenador para hacer los deberes y escuchar música. For location, I may say, diría que está en su dormitorio. Mood, parece contento. I will give my opinion about the topic and the photograph. En mi opinión, la tecnología es buena para hacer deberes, pero es adictiva. Weather. So this person is inside a room, so I cannot really say much about the weather, but I may say, creo que es invierno porque lleva ropa de invierno. I think it's winter because he's wearing winter clothes. But anyway, these are maybe many things to say, but maybe you are not able to say some of the things and you say the others, but at least make sure you say like 4 or 5 things. So here we go again with another example. This example comes from the sample assessment materials available in Pearson's website. So you have the source written here in the slide on the screen. Okay, so 2 things I would do when facing a photograph. So 2 more pieces of advice. One is, please read from top to bottom so you can find keywords that are going to help you make up the description you are going to give the examiner and you are preparing right now in the preparation time. The second piece of advice, you can check the topic, which is daily life. So these things will tell you a little about what the examiner is expecting you to talk about. And you can check the topic, like think, what did I study in this topic? And you will think of many things you can say about the photograph. Okay, so if you want to give it a try, just pause the video right now and then just play it again when you're ready. So, okay, let's start with the description of the photograph. This is my description, but yours can be absolutely fine. If you want to just put yours in the comments of this video and send them by comment, I will, of course, reply to you with my opinion about your description. Any recommendations I could offer, yes, I will do. So, I start with mine. En la foto hay varias personas. Creo que es una familia porque hay personas mayores, chicos y niños. Creo que están celebrando una comida especial. Diría que están en su jardín o en un parque. Parecen contentos. En mi opinión, es muy importante estar tiempo con la familia, aunque a veces prefiero estar con mis amigos. Parece que hace buen tiempo. Well, I hope you did great and this helped you, but also, please, whenever you talk about any of these things like action, location, mood, you may include things like diría que, I would say, parecen, they seem, en mi opinión, in my opinion, okay, parece que, it seems like that, okay, because you are really giving your opinion. You are actually giving your opinion. You are not saying what is actually happening because you don't know. You can only guess, okay? Okay, so I hope you liked these examples. So that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like it if you want us to make some more videos about these topics on the GCSE. If you want to learn more about the GCSE Spanish exam, please subscribe to the channel How to Unlock Spanish, so you don't miss any of the tips, topic revision or workshops we are going to publish. You can also visit our GCSE section in www.howtounlockspanish.com for grammar, revision exercises and exam tips. So please take care and revise well.